You're listening to DraftKings Network.
Today at T-Mobile, I'm joined by a special co-anchor.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Snoop Double G.
Snoop, where can people go to find great deals?
Head to T-Mobile.com and get 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence on us, plus 4 lines for $25.
That's quite a deal, Snoop. And when you switch to T-Mobile, you can save versus the other big guys' comparable plans plus streaming.
Respect. We up out of here.
See how you can save on wireless and streaming versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence requires iOS 18.1 or later.
Going to welcome in JuJu Gotti here in just a second, but Amin Al-Hassan has now written in again, and he says that limited fake Ray Romano was fantastic, and you dismissed the entire series of calls. Shame on you again. Amin says, shame on me again. Greg Cody just said of Benetti, of Jason Benetti, he just said, man, that was delightful. I could feel my face grinning the entire time that he was on.
It's true, and I wasn't in here for his previous appearance, and frankly, I don't know much about him at all, so I was catching all this really off the cuff, and I just found him delightful, funny, great impressions. I love a broadcaster who imitates other broadcasters. I just think it's terrific. That guy could do a stand-up routine, and I would pay to go see
I
him.
wish we would have had you do your generic impression. I'm thinking of it now after because you always do this thing. Anytime you hear any baseball broadcaster, you do the same voice as if they all sound the same.
Doesn't he just do Eric Reed? Isn't it just the pukey broadcaster?
Kind of.
It's always Eric Reed in some form.
It's a knee-high fastball. The count is 4-1.
I guess it is Eric Reed.
4-1.
4-1.
Yeah, whatever.
You walked him.
Yeah, it's a ball. Ball four.
He put his own spin on
Count
it.
is 4-1.
We got there.
Gallivanting to first base.
JuJu, thank you for joining us. What did we get wrong today, JuJu? What did I do? What did we do that was objectionable? You've been way too positive, JuJu. I know that people weren't as positive about yesterday's show as you said they were.
Look, if you glad to be here, and what a segue, because yes, I have been positive, but not today, Jack. Today was the most reckless speculation in the history of recklessness. You guys trafficked in propaganda to lead the show off, too. This platform is way too big to be going off and speculating off the word of chill, son. I mean, I think it was giving weirdo, it was giving tinfoil hat, and I don't think the juice was worth the 23-minute squeeze. Like, what are we doing?
Minor penalty, 2 minutes, spreading propaganda.
Hands out of here.
Where is the mystery box when you need it? Sheesh.
That is maybe on me.
Dangerous game.
That's on me, actually. I let it go on too long. I should have cut him off. It felt reckless the whole time.
It did. I mean, how can you? LeBron's never been found guilty of anything that we implied might be possible.
You know who was happy about that segment? Aaron Ekblad.
That's true. That's true. I mean, there are freaks of nature, right, in sports. Like there was a time when Babe Ruth was hitting 35 home runs a year, and the second most home runs in the game was 6. You know, was
that true?
Yeah, was he doing like steroids of the day? I mean, retroactively, we're going to accuse Babe Ruth of being on drugs? I just don't get it. I felt bad for LeBron.
Just wasn't playing against minorities.
He was Dominican.
That's right.
There
I
you
forgot
go.
about that.
That's right.
So next, I want to put some positive spin on it right now. Angel Resto, he has done it again. He has the Hookah Doncic shirts available right now on LeBatardAF.com. What a talent. What a mensch. Please, go get you one of them T-shirts. Wear it outside, and I bet you people going to pull up on you and be like, where did you get that? And you should tell them, Angel Resto, go get one of these shirts from LeBatardAF.com. You dig it. Also, today during the show, we did a little segment on the reality shows of all time, which made me want to do a top 5 reality shows of all times list, if I can, really quickly.
Let's do it.
Number 5, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Strong.
Sure. You dig it. A lot of stars have been born from that show. Number 4, 60 Days In. Cinnamon, if you believe it. Number 3, Flavor of Love.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
New York.
New York, come on, man. A lot of legends have been born. Hoops went on to marry Shaq. Can you dig that? Number 2, Jersey Shore. I love Jersey Shore. Salute to Snooki, man. Salute to the Situation and all the guys, man.
Love Vinny.
Great show. Exactly. Salute to Vinny. And number 1, Real World / Real World, The Challenge. Come on, man. Don't get no better than that. You got to dig it. And also, okay, moving on, since Dan's not here, got to keep this thing moving. I like Mike's list of people who he didn't like people who was traded to his team, and Tony's also list of people like who went in the offseason. I want to send a message to the Buffalo Bills. You guys, I mean, you know the problem with you guys sometimes? You guys think that you can just mosey into the draft and become geniuses. Last year, I got scorned for being so upset when they traded Xavier Worthy to the Kansas City Chiefs. Fast forward umpteen months later, touchdown Xavier Worthy in the AFC Championship. Come on, guys. We don't need Josh Palmer. We don't need a new snack machine. We need DBs. We need defensive backs. God bless the comeback player of the year. Snub DeMar Hamlin, but please get that brother some help, please.
JuJu, going to the other half of your split jersey, your Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, by the way, lost Josh Sweat, lost Milton Williams, lost Isaiah Rodgers, cutting Darius Slay, expected. James Bradbury the same way. C.J. Gardner-Johnson traded to Houston. The entire defense all of a sudden vaporized.
Vaporized, man. I don't know, man. Look, the Eagles won a Super Bowl, so it's like I'll let them have it for now. Y'all got it. I mean, see, I don't understand any of these moves. I would have worked to secure every single person that helped put a ring on that finger. If you got it, then you should have put a ring on it, and they did. So maybe they got something cooking. I don't know. That defensive line is still pretty much intact.
Did
so
re-sign Zach Bond,
man.
too.
Yeah, salute to Zach Bond. You got to dig it. But, hey, man, above my pay grade when it comes to the Super Bowl champions.
JuJu, what polls did we have today?
The polls, oh, yeah, for sure. And salute also to Mike Ryan for reminding me to highlight. The polls are now also in IG as well, in the IG stories. If you're tired of going to Twitter, getting cussed out, getting called racist names, just trying to vote on these polls, come over to Death Row. Come over to IG, and where the polls are more fun. I get to put a little bit more creativity into the polls, a little cleverness. Also, you can catch when exactly we're live. Today, I put a sexy picture up of Mike Ryan in a tank top. Go ahead to Instagram right now and get on these polls.
And live polls on YouTube stream as well.
You dig it? And also, speaking of the YouTube, Tubby from YouTube says, thank you so much for the rejoins during the YouTube commercial breaks. And I second that emotion. Because salute to JT Daly. I love you. You are a mensch. But if I hear it's time to play football one more damn time, like, you feel me? So whoever made that change, you, sir, deserve a Wonka bar and the golden ticket.
Shout out Jason, the director.
You dig it? Yellow Jackets. Those girls be tripping. 93% of the audience says, yes, those girls do be tripping. Should anyone who consumes Peeps be jailed?
Yes, 89%.
76% of the audience says, yes, they should be, and throw away the key. Salute to Jessica Smetana.
Dad, have you had a Peep?
I have not.
You've never had a Peep?
Is that the yellow bird?
It's like the little foam looking.
Yeah,
it's absolutely the yellow bird.
They look awful. They look just terrible.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I've never had one.
Someone who uses the word doobie to describe marijuana. Over 65 years old or under 65-year-old. 92% of the audience says over 65 years old. Dang. Salute to the Roncula. Does a corn dog taste better at a carnival than anywhere else? 89% of the audience says, yes, it does.
Greg, when it's hand dipped like that, you put a little ketchup, a little mustard on top.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh. Especially mustard.
Does anyone ever use the term gallivanting positively? 76% of the audience says no, and those are your polls. Sponsors, wherever you are, come here, come far. Remember, these polls are pretty much sponsored by JuJu and the Hood right now. So, you know,
and the haters.
Right, and the haters. I know this is a bit look at me, Louie, but hey, you know what they say? Being too humble sometimes will get you overlooked and underbooked.
You got that right.
Sponsors holler at us.
Good. See you, JuJu.
Salute.